we generated 10 AWS AI POCs for one partner in 30 days, where each project is worth $15,000 to $30,000 just in the assessment phase. In this video, I'm going to go over exactly how we did it, step by step, the funnel, the qualification, and how we got those booked calls with qualified prospects for my client. So on the low end, the pipeline I generated my client is worth $150,000 to $300,000, not including the resale margin and not including if the projects actually go from POC to a full-on project. So basically what we did is, instead of reaching out to just 50 companies that looked like a good fit, we reached out to anyone who looked like a good fit potentially. Basically every funded tech company that has existing customer base and is running on AWS, we reached out to them and we said, hey, there is this new AWS project that funds full-on projects from $15,000 up to $700,000. Let's see if you're eligible. Basically, we told them, you can reply to this email and we'll check if you're eligible for this funding from AWS. So we reached out to everyone and we got a lot of interested responses. And before, we just filled my client with irrelevant calls who weren't actually eligible for the program. We filtered each company by their known public signals, like their funding, and if they had customer logos on their website. And if we weren't quite sure they're a good fit, we asked the client directly, do you have existing customers and are you running on AWS? And do you have meaningful spend above a couple $1,000s per month? And only those who were qualified based on our criteria, we actually booked for my client. This worked because the offer is obviously very attractive. We are basically offering free money for a project, but the catch is that not all of the companies that I'm going to reach out to are going to be eligible. But what made this work compared to regular SDRs, we just reach out to the best, compared to regular SDRs who reach out to perfect fit companies, is that we reached out on really high scale and we filter out the bad fit leads and only kept the good ones by having qualification on all of the incoming leads from our outbound campaigns. The main takeaway from here is, if you have a really attractive offer, don't try to send it only to the best fit, manually crafted list of 500 or 50 companies or a small batch of, because if you're going to reach out to more people, the net result of qualified good customers that you're going to get from outbound is going to be better compared to manually reaching out to a small subset of companies. To make this work, we had to reach out to decision makers. So what we did is we reached out to CTOs and CEOs of companies up to 100 employees that were funded and were tech companies basically. And what you should learn here is that always reach out to decision makers, and up to 100 employees, CEO is going to be your best bet for anything that is revolved around saving money or making money. And to make sure the leads we are getting on the calendar are the best fit possible and the most warm they can be from a cold outbound campaign, we would send a deck to each booked call explaining fully the offer and what they can expect to get and everything basically that they need to know. And even if half of the people actually read this deck, it's going to make 50% of your calls significantly better and more warm. So this is something I would highly encourage everyone who is doing cold outbound campaigns to do with their booked calls. Send a pre-call thing, a deck, something that explains your offer with more details, and those who actually read it are going to be warmer and are going to be more likely to close and be better customers. So this is what we did to achieve those results. If you're an AWS or GCP or Azure partner, you should definitely talk with us, as we are probably the best in the market at getting qualified sales opportunities for cloud partners. And if you're a general B2B company who has a high ACV and you have a good offer and you have a big total addressable market, we are going to be able to make you a lot of money. So feel free to book a call with us in the link down below. And also have a page with proof of all of the results we got for other clients, not just in the cloud niche, in B2B in general. And if you'd like to get more valuable tips from videos like this, feel free to subscribe to this channel, as I'm going to post once a week for the foreseeable future. So I hope you got value from this video, and I'll see you soon.